A Vaughan homeowner is facing multiple charges for firing a gun to prevent his vehicle from being stolen. At around 4 a.m. yesterday, York police say 4 suspects were attempting to steal a vehicle on Pine Heights Drive. That's near Pine Valley and Teston Road. A 35-year-old man fired a shot during the attempt. He was located by police and arrested. Today, we're learning that he's now facing 4 firearm-related charges. All 4 suspects were also arrested and charged. One of them was on parole at the time of the incident. CB24's crime analyst Steve Ryan joins us live with more on these developments. Before we talk about the homeowner, let's talk about these 4 individuals who have now been arrested. And you got some information, and probably no surprise to a lot of people. A few of them were already out on bail.
Yeah, so we have a young person who was on bail, according to York Police, and is currently facing some very serious charges outside of these ones. And one of the 4 accused that was arrested, adults, was on probation as well. So it just goes to show you again that we've got repeat offenders alleged to have committed other criminal offenses. The guy that fired the shot, and it appears to be a warning shot that was discharged in the air, he's charged with discharging a firearm, possession of a weapon, dangerous to the public, careless storage of a firearm, and unauthorized possession. Certainly suggests that he was not a legal gun owner at the time of this occurrence.
How do you think that those charges against the homeowner are going to play out in court? Could this individual potentially be looking at serving some time behind bars? Or do you think that, some of the judges and JPs out there might look at this situation and see what's been happening in our community, maybe appreciate where his head was at firing a warning shot, but still, these are very serious charges against this homeowner? Yeah,
I'd suggest that the charges that this guy is facing with regards to the weapons, they are more serious than the attempted thefts and break-and-enter charges because it is a weapon. So I would anticipate that if this goes to court, that the guy that fired the weapon, and given the fact that he was charged with the unauthorized possession, most likely not a legal gun owner, that's going to be an uphill battle. That could be even more serious than the charges against this group of 5.
He's probably going to need a good lawyer, I would assume.
I'd suggest, yeah.
Also, just kind of circling back to the topic of the revolving door of repeat offenders. Once again, we can add this to the list of countless stories that you and I have talked about. The question is whether or not, the powers that be and, the federal government is looking at what's happening and whether or not we could potentially see any kind of adjustments or amendments to bail reform.
Well, we can only hope, that's for sure. But what this illustrates, and I'm certainly not condoning the behavior of the guy that fired the shot in the air, but as you and I have talked about before, many people have had enough with regards to the violent crimes being committed in their communities, and this could be as a result of that incident.
We'll see how it plays out. Appreciate the update, Steve. Thank you.